Hello students, today we are going to discuss the topic called communication from the chapter Directing. Okay, so first of all, let us understand the meaning of communication. Its meaning says it is a process of exchange of ideas, views, facts, feelings, etc. between or among people to create common understanding. Means when we talk with someone, when we share our feeling, when we share facts related to work or anything else, when we share our thoughts with someone else, that process is known as communication. Okay. Now let us understand the elements of communication process. Now you can see in this diagram, this is what known as process of communication. Okay. Here we have various elements like sender, message, encoding, media, decoding, receiver, feedback, noise. These all are known as elements of communication. So let us understand one after another what exactly these elements are. So who is the sender? The one who sent a message, that person is known as the sender. The person who really would like to convey his or her thoughts and feelings to someone else, that person is known as sender. Now what is the message here? The thought, the feeling. What exactly the sender would like to communicate to the receiver, that is known as the message. The feelings, the facts, the suggestions or the idea, whatever it is, whatever the sender would like to pass on to the receiver, that is the message. Then come encoding. Encoding means designing the message with symbols. For example, you want to say something else to the another person. You are the sender and the another person is the receiver. Whatever thought you have in your mind, you want to keep everything on a piece of paper and you want to pass that paper to that person. Now how you are going to convert your thoughts into the symbols through which that person is going to understand? For example, suppose you are going to write letters. You are going to write letters and the person by reading those letters is going to understand what exactly you want to communicate to him. So that is, those symbols are known as encoding. For example, a teacher was going through your copy, okay, and the teacher gave you a tick mark. Tick mark is a symbol, okay. By giving the tick mark, your teacher would like to communicate to you something. Now, once you are going to get the copy in your hand, you have seen that there is a tick mark. Then you understand, then everything is fine, whatever you have written. So through that symbol, the sender try to send a message to you through some codings, through some symbols. That symbol can be letter, that can be a tick mark, it can be any sign. Then come media, through which the person, the sender, is sending the message to the receiver. Okay. Now through this, the media is the electronic medium, the internet. Through this internet, I am sending this a message, I am sending this video to you. In this case, the medium is the internet. In the classroom environment, the air would be the medium. Okay, if you are writing someone to you, the paper will be the medium through which things goes to you. Okay, it is the path through which the message travels to the receiver from the sender's end. Then decoding means trying to understand the symbols whatever been written by the sender to the receiver. Before understanding the message, you need to understand what exactly written over there. If you know those letters, then you are going to understand that. If you don't know those letters, then you have to decode these things. Decode means understanding what exactly is there in the message. After understanding, you will get the communication better. You will receive the entire message. So this is the message which has been passed by the sender to you. Okay. So decoding means it is a process of converting encoded symbols of the sender. So whatever symbols been written or been passed by the sender to you, you are trying to understand those things. That is decoding. And after understanding all the symbols, then you got the full message. What exactly the message sender pass on to you, being as a receiver. So that is what the entire message is, and you are the person of receiver. After receiving the message, you are going to send some feedback. It can be some reply, you are going to say something for that message, or that is everything comes under feedback. So you are going to communicate back to the receiver for sending the message. That is what feedback is. And the last element is noise here. Noise means the hindrances and the barriers, whatever been there in the process of communication. Suppose we are talking each other in a physical way, physically we are present in front of each other, and there is a huge noise nearby us. So whatever I am going to say, whatever I am going to communicate with you, so those noise can become a hindrance for us to communicate better way. For example, I am going to write such words which you don't understand. So those kind of technical jargons become a hindrance for you to understand the message. Okay. So these, suppose we are talking over telephone, and because of telephone, poor telephone connectivity, whatever I said, you are unable to understand. So here poor telephone connectivity becomes the hindrance for us. So everything, those kind of hindrances which are creating a problem to understand the message being sent by the receiver to the sent by the sender to the receiver is become, or it comes under the noise element. So this is all about the communication process, okay, and these all are elements. Let me repeat again. Those elements are sender, message, encoding, media, decoding, receiver, feedback, and noise. Okay, so this is all about for our topic to understand today. Today we have understand the meaning of communication. Means it is a process of transferring our feeling, our thought, our whatever we want to convey, our thought or feeling or any facts and figures to someone else. That is what the process known as communication. Okay. The process has a specific diagram. We have seen this diagram of today, and we have discussed those elements of that diagram, starting from sender, then message, then encoding, media, decoding, receiver, sending a feedback, and the noise. Okay, these all are the elements of the communication process which we have discussed in this video today. If you have any query related to this video, if you have any lack of understanding because of something, please give me feedback, send your query to me through mail or WhatsApp. Okay, thank you so much. Have a nice day.